Brighton and Hove Albion vs Wolverhampton Wanderers preview. Brighton, who have simply again from a training camp in Dubai, will seem to perceive their fantastic structure after going 4 video games unbeaten in the new year. Despite solely accomplishing 3 wins from their remaining 14 matches, the Seagulls recorded an essential draw towards Crystal Palace and a win against Tottenham Hotspur. In their remaining suit in the FA Cup, Brighton beat Stoke City 4-2 with 2 dreams from João Pedro. They will strive to capitalise on their superb document in opposition to Wolves, with the aid of taking maximum points from the closing 4 games, consisting of massive 4-1 and 6-0 wins final season. Brighton manager Roberto De Zerbi has an advantageous file against Wolves and has won all preceding conferences with an aggregate rating of 13-3. Meanwhile, Wolves boss Gary O'Neill has misplaced all 3 Premier League video games towards Brighton, conceding at least 3 desires in each encounter. Wolves come into this healthy, having won their final 3 games in the Premier League. If they acquire victory, they will be degree on points with Brighton and lengthen their unbeaten run to 6 games. Currently Gary O'Neill's troops sit in 11th vicinity in the standings with 28 points from 20 matches, 3 points and 3 places below Brighton, who are in 8th vicinity with 31 points. Last matches: Brighton 601.24 Stoke vs Brighton 2-4. 201.24 West Ham vs Brighton 0-0. 28.12.23 Brighton vs Tottenham 4-2. 21.12.23 Crystal Palace vs Brighton 1-1. 17.12.23 Arsenal vs Brighton 2-0. Last matches: Wolves 16.01.24 Wolves vs Brentford 3-2. 501.24 Brentford vs Wolves 1-1. 30.12.23 N Wolves vs Everton 3-0. 27.12.23 Brentford vs Wolves 1-4. 24.12.23 Wolves vs Chelsea 2-1. Head-to-head matches: 19.08.23 Wolves vs Brighton 1-4. 29.04.23 Brighton vs Wolves 6-0. 511.22 Wolves vs Brighton 2-3. 30.04.22 Wolves vs Brighton 0-3. 15.12.21 Brighton vs Wolves 0-1. Brighton and Hove Albion player lineup prediction: Steele, Hinchelwood, Van Heck, Dunk, Estupinan, Groß, Gilmore, Milner, Molineux, Welbeck, Pedro. Wolverhampton Wanderers player lineup prediction: S.A., Kilman, Dawson, Bueno, Semedo, Lemina, Doyle, Doherty, Sarabia, Neto, Cunha. Brighton and Hove Albion vs Wolverhampton Wanderers prediction: Brighton are unbeaten in their remaining forfeits in all competitions, whilst they have not misplaced on home turf when you consider that the end of September. The Seagulls improved previous championship side Stoke City in the FA Cup 2 weeks ago, while they drew away to West Ham in their remaining league match. Wolves have won their ultimate 3 league games, and stepped forward previous Brentford in their FA Cup third spherical replay in midweek. The site visitors had been overwhelmed 4-1 through Brighton in the reverse fixture returned in August, however have improved massively seeing that then, and will fancy their chances of leaving the Amex with a result.